Hi, Pepper Pals. It's April 2nd, 2021. I'm laid out on the couch a little bit because of the COVID vaccine. The second shot, I had it this morning at 9 a.m. It's almost 3 right now, so 6 hours later. I'm fine.
Feeling slightly icky.
Just the tiniest scotch of ickiness.
Just a little bit.
The faintest soupçon of nausea and I guess cotton-headedness. But we did venture out to the garden center, Sunset Nursery, just down the road, because Lexi's caught the gardening bug.
Yeah.
We've been watching episodes of Gardener's World, a really lovely, soothing show from the BBC. We've been watching it on BritBox.
It's an app.
I know. We should get sponsored.
I know, right?
Yeah, BritBox, sponsor us, please. And Lexi, do you want to tell us what you've got going on right here?
Yeah. I've got an indoor seed starter tray, which right now has a black plastic bottom, and stuck inside it is this lovely array of little cardboard boxes. And what's great about these is that you germinate the seeds in them, and then once you've got little sprouts coming out, you can actually cut these out and plant them directly in the soil because they biodegrade.
Amazing.
So I'm putting in my seeds, and then when I'm done putting the seeds in according to their instructions, I'll cover it all up with this guy, which is like the same thing they use to like cover a lot of pastries, you know?
Oh yeah, like a sheet cake.
Yeah, it's like a Ralph's sheet cake.
It turns it into like a little mini greenhouse.
Yeah, and then you put it by a window and you see what happens.
See what happens. Do you want to tell the folks at home what kind of seeds you got?
Yeah, so the idea with this, I think right now, is that I'm going to do half pollinator attracting flowers. And those are Mexican evening primrose. That's a flower from my youth. That's very abundant in Northern California. We got some heirloom California poppies, the native orange.
That's nice. This is our state flower?
Yes. When I was a kid, they always told me it was illegal to pick them, but maybe they were just saying that to us. I don't know. And then I got this butterfly calendula mix of orange and lemon twist.
Calendula.
Yeah, because it's edible.
For people?
I think it's good for teas, yeah.
Oh, that's exciting.
So that one's kind of a crossover. And then I also got, in honor of Gardener's World, the Pacific Giant Delphinium, because they talk about delphiniums so much
They
that
do.
It's like, well, why don't we try?
The glorious delphinium.
Yeah, you know it, you love it. And then so those will be the pollinator, just showy, pretty flowers. And I think wildflowers should be reasonably easy to grow, I'm assuming.
Famous last words.
Yeah, right. We're gonna have to make a follow-up video or crying. And then I also got, to share the space, I got some mint. Nothing easier to grow than a common mint.
Right.
Yeah, close your eyes as your thoughts drift to a summer day. Enhances iced tea and mixed drinks.
Yeah.
You can use it in savory dishes. You can make tea with it. So,
Make a chutney, maybe?
yeah, so I'm kind of making an edible like tea garden of mint. I mean, I'm intending to make them. We'll see what happens. But chamomile.
Great.
These little guys. Nighttime tea. English lavender, which I need to research to make sure that that's actually the kind of lavender that you would have in a tea and not poisonous. Generally will smell good.
50-50 that it'll poison you.
Listen,
hey,
that's how our forefathers
that's
found out.
gardening for you.
And then some, classic rosemary.
Oh, rosemary.
And last but not least, certainly not least, the Alpine Strawberries, mignonette, the little guys that are the ones that are really punchy with flavor, but you don't get in the grocery store because they're not big. Because everything in the grocery store has to be the biggest.
Mignonette.
It can be planted in window boxes, hanging baskets. They're decorative and edible. So
I can't wait.
Why not
I wonder
both?
if we could put a window box just like here.
Oh, why haven't we thought of that?
Like if I take out the screen.
Do it.
I think that's a project.
Wow, look what happened.
Game
So-
changer.
And I'm cutting this to use as labels so I remember what is what.
Oh, tight. And what else is happening, gardening wise? Oh, big thing earlier happened. We guerrilla style, Lexi guerrilla style. As we were coming back from the garden center, we passed by a beautiful jasmine plant that we've always loved.
It's
walking
year
past.
after year, the same plant.
It
You
smell-
walk by and you go, ugh.
Jasmine. Here, have a smell.
Smell it.
Smells-
Smells amazing.
Smells
And I'll
delightful.
bring in the cuttings.
Yeah. So what we learned from Gardener's World, Carla, is that her name?
That sounds right.
I think it's Carla, taught us about doing cuttings from climbers. And the honeysuckle is a climber.
Jasmine.
That's right. I keep saying honeysuckle. And Lexi took some cuttings from it, and we've put it in this old yogurt thing that's really about to drip on me.
Oh, God.
That she's cut a hole in the bottom for drainage.
Oh, God, it's dripping.
And hopefully those cuttings will germinate roots.
It seems fake.
It does. It seems
I
like
don't believe in
it seems like witchcraft.
Yeah, it's not
It
right.
truly does. So yeah, and then we have the idea of having some sort of hanging honeysuckle growing out. There's a concrete.
Jasmine.
Thank you. There's a concrete wall out there in the garden, and at the top of the concrete wall, those cinder blocks actually have holes in them. So I imagine that you could put some soil in there, and you could have a jasmine plant growing out and down that concrete wall. Okay, so that's what's happening over here. Pepper Pals is suddenly becoming not just Pepper Pals, so gardening pals. But
Oh,
I think we'll
retain the title
retain the original title
for branding.
for branding's sake.
I don't
So
want to confuse the audience.
yeah, thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll keep you abreast of these exciting new endeavors. Bye.
Bye.